What's up, guys? This is Totally Sassy T from the 803. I am here to review just a section of the reunion. Lord, the review. But anyway, the reunion. Before we get started, remember, all things on this channel is alleged. It's in my opinion. It is for learning. It is for teaching. It is for entertainment purposes. You guys, I thought it was very inappropriate how they came at Keke. Now, regardless of what Keke has done, she did not deserve that. And the drilling, the questioning of a drug test that's standardized. I'm going to school you guys on some stuff. I am a medical professional, have been a nurse for over 17 years, have been in the medical profession for over 28 years. Well, over 30 years, let's put it that way. Have worked as a nurse, still do drug screens, blood, urine, hair, and all. And let me tell you something, Carlos. On a standardized test, methadone, bupropion, or Vivitrol will not show up on a standardized drug piss test. There are tests specifically for those drugs. And the reason why they don't show up is because they are synthetic, man-made drug, and it's an antagonist, and it lays on the receptors to make the body calm down when it is going through the fiending. Okay, so, and the person doesn't get high off of it. I wish for once that Love and Marriage Huntsville would will feed their ignorance with knowledge. Because this show is so triggering on so many levels. And it does not make sense for someone to sit there and drill somebody who has been in recovery, and just make her look as if she's still using. I am very appalled at Tisha to let herself even think that her cousin is relapsed. To let your husband, who ain't no bit of good, he's a drunk, a thief, a liar, a cheat, okay? And you know it, we know it. And you a thief, a liar. I don't know if you cheating, but you sure be drinking, okay? You guys, this is absolutely crazy what I witnessed tonight. Now, granted, Keke, you need to be in NA so you can learn how to deal with people like the ignorance of the Scotts, the ignorance of not Martel, but the ignorance of Carlos King, who sat there and said, well, it says methadone. It can say methadone all it wants. It will not show positive on a piss test, period, because it's a man-made drug. And if you say you're smart, why would you come on here and offend somebody like that? Because I work with recoveries. I work with people that's going through. I work with people who had back surgery and now they can't get off the medications. You are a disappointment and you are offensive. This own network ought to be ashamed. They don't have no shame, no grace. They have no sympathy. They have nothing. It's sad. And it makes me not want to watch this show. It makes me just, it brings out bad energy in me to see somebody do somebody like that. To see somebody actually do somebody like that. That's in recovery. And they are ignorant. Ignorant because they don't have the knowledge to know. Kimmy has the knowledge to know that if you take methadone, that it will not show up. She knows this. She's a nurse. She knows, and she didn't say a word. You took an oath to do no harm, and you did harm. You did. You ruined somebody's reputation when you could have, all you had to do was sit up. And I told y'all, Kimmy, is so disconnected with women. She don't give a damn. She's so hurt, so bitter, so disconnected with herself. She is so hateful at this point. She don't care. She don't like Kimmy. I mean, Kimmy doesn't like Kimmy, true. She doesn't like Keke. She hates Keke. And I'm just here to tell you. I thought it was very unprofessional. I did not like the line of questioning. I did not like the line of the lies that Marceau were saying. How would you know, Marceau? You was the one that sat there and showed us what a criminal does. You are a criminalistic-minded person. Only a criminal would know to go back and steal and take it back and get a gift card or something or whatever you said. Only a criminal would know that. You and Tisha are criminals. Y'all are thieves. And Tisha is a shoplifter. Why y'all didn't ask her about all this? I'm just disappointed. I really am. I expected better. You know, but what can you do when you got working with a bunch of ignorant folks? Okay. I'm glad Mel spoke up for Keke and said, no, I don't think she was on anything, because she ain't. Now, Keke doesn't know how to navigate these streets because Keke don't know the 12 steps. If she had a sponsor, and she would have learned how to control herself, and she would have learned that no matter what you say, you keep saying people know you. They know you, but they don't care. We don't know you, so you need to show us who you are. And what you're showing us is somebody who doesn't have control of their emotions. What you're showing us, Keke, is that you're coming on this show and you're letting these Scots eat you alive. Like I told you from day one, they're going to drag you to the pits of hell, and they're doing it. I don't know what they hold over you, but whatever it is, you can't clap back. And it's sad. And I wish her the best. I just don't want her to come back. Because she's had 2 seasons, 2 reunions to come back with some proof. To come back and make her stance. Cut their necks. Put their feet on her jugular. And she has not done it. They have made you look bad. But I would not let them tell you that you let people, I would not let Carlos or the Scots get away with saying methadone didn't show up on the test because there are special testing for methadone. I would not let that. That's one thing I would not allow them to do to you, Keke, because that's a lie. Okay? And I would not allow them to run with that narrative. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. I did a whole teaching on methadone on my channel, just so my followers could understand what Keke was going through. I did a whole teaching because people were going with this narrative, and I had to let them know that's not true. It's not true. And Melody don't believe it, but as smart as Melody was, I would have expected her to read up on it. That way she could have came back. But hey, it is what it is. I love Melody. It ain't her business. It's not her problem. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter was just saying, why didn't Melody know about the methadone? It's not her problem to know about it. All she did was test her. Okay? And it came up. And what I do admire about Melody, she stood up and said, no, I was there. Production was there. She pretty much made the Scots look like a liar. But they still coming after Keke. And Carlos, you're supposed to be a leader, and you claim the black. You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to this drug. And I implore you to get your education up, okay? Because Marceau drinks like a fish. So his drinking habit ain't no worse than what Keke was going through. Because if he had to detox, guess what? He would go through the same thing, even worse, because alcohol is just as bad to detox from. I think that scene, y'all, was, it was bad. It gave me a uneasy feeling. I did not like that. I didn't. I think it was shots fired at Keke, and Keke couldn't handle it because Keke does not know how to navigate her feelings. Because once you come out of addiction, you need to retrain your brain. You need to reset yourself. And Keke needs to reset. She's not ready for this show. She's not. Anyway, you guys, that's what I wanted to come on here and tell you guys, that methadone does not show up on the standardized P test. You have to have special testing for that, okay? And that line of questioning was so out of, it was horrible. It really was. But anywho, and anyway, y'all, the reunion, I don't really know what to say. It was all over the place. Betty Kruger, swamp man, swamp woman, whatever she is, who is going to go up on the comments? And who has the time? Nobody. Stop with the narrative. Stop. Y'all know why y'all mad at Melody. Y'all know because we know that you know Ariane. You know, and your husband know, Ariane was messing around with Martel. And you come on this show through the means of Martel Holt, pretending to be Mel's friend, and knowing you was never Mel's friend. Gathering information, partying with Martel, gathering up with the Scotts, trying to take Mel down. Did you really think you was going to do that? You don't have that power, honey. You don't even have that much money, okay? And you don't have that much brains to do that. All right? You came on here in false pretenses. That's why we don't like you. We don't give a damn if you was over there recording or not. People don't like you because of how you came on this show. Period. And Betty, you should have just stayed at home, because there's no point for you to even be there. I don't even know why Carlos flew you out. He could have just let you stay at home and let Stormie handle her own business. What's up with these ghetto-ass mamas coming on here talking about what they did to them babies? That's my goal. And she said she could have went up on them damn comments and defended my goal. Don't work like that. Your girl is a grown-ass girl, okay? And she's supposed to be big and bad Stormie. I'm big Misha. I'm big Storm Misha, baby. I whoop up on you. Why she couldn't go up under there and defend herself? That's all I want to know. Martel. Martel hauled off that stage like little buddy with, you know, that suit was so damn tight in the middle of his butt. It was like he doo-dooed on himself, because it was a hunk of meat. Just hunk right there. Just walked off, got the same papers he had Queen Sheba and sent to Sherelle's World and everybody else with the same bull crap. The before the real court case papers. And you actually thought you gonna sit here and try to blackwash us and manipulate us? God, boy, you look dumber than you sound, okay? Martel, you know you couldn't read. You don't know what them papers say. And then Marceau, you know, they would ask, are you in a relationship? Co-star, he definitely said no. He's not in a relationship. And then Marceau, do your wife know about that? And here comes Mel, like, what wife? Who? Who married him? Y'all, he ain't married. I trust me, he ain't married. I done did the search. He ain't married, okay? If he was married, that girl couldn't contain herself. And I'm just here to let you know. Y'all know that. Y'all know if that boy married that girl some kind of way, she would not be able to contain herself. If he married her, fine. Go on with your life. Okay? Go on. Marry the girl. That's what you left your whole kingdom for. To go downstairs, down in the basement with a peasant and live with the hogs and the pigs and the chickens. Go ahead. But we know the truth about you, Martel. And you can never lie enough. Because every time you open up your mouth, you're lying. Okay? The most realest thing that was on this show tonight was Tiffany and Lou. About the postpartum. And seeing what she had to go through. And seeing that she's still going through it. It was very touching. Okay? It was very real. And it was very what we needed. Because the rest of this, to me, it was just not giving. It was almost like not, you almost climaxed, and it was a disappointment because the show climaxed before you. Just saying, y'all, this it's just all over the place. But tomorrow I will be back with a more in-depth review. Okay, y'all can join me at 1:30. We would most definitely talk about it tomorrow. Church usually is over at 1:30. Y'all come on back over here. We'll go into an in-deep discussion about it. I really, I didn't enjoy the second part. I didn't. It was too chopped up, and there was so much stuff that was not added that should have been added. It was not giving. It was not giving at all, okay? I think the previews for this reunion, the second part was more hyped up than it actually gave, okay? That's just my opinion. I didn't see nothing that other than Mel, exposing Martel. That's always going to be. But these Scots, they don't, Marceau and Tisha, they don't get drilled like this. They don't. And it's so biased. Carlos is just, he's not it. He should never do the reunions again. He's too biased. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Like, share this video, comment below. If you want to give to the channel, you can do so. Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can subscribe to the channel. It's free. You can become a T Crew member, okay, for $4.99 a month. Join me on Patreon, and then do a U-turn, turn it around, and go hit my backup channel, Back to Reality with Sassy T. Okay, you guys, thank you for listening. Thank you. We are upon January 21st, honey. Next weekend, we shall be in Huntsville, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.